Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Brooklyn Hine. A 55-year-old man is facing charges after a stolen car from Reedstown crashed west of Richland Center early Friday. Authorities say Richard Dean Heel stole a 2014 Chevy Cruze and later crashed it. Heel was arrested and is accused of auto theft, impaired driving, and bail jumping. His bond is set at $10,000. The investigation is ongoing. This morning, walkers at Riverside Park showed their support for individuals with ALS. The Walk to Defeat ALS La Crosse raises funds for education, support groups, access to care, and advocacy for people living with ALS and their families.
When people get diagnosed with ALS, their world becomes really small, and I think they feel alone. And this is a day of hope and excitement and just raising money for an amazing cause.
Just the support. It's really uplifting.
Today's walk brought in 618 participants and raised $165,633 to support ALS research and work to finding a cure. Veterans in the Coulee region had a chance to connect with local resources today. La Crosse County Veterans Services hosted a Veterans Resource Fair at the Onalaska Legion on Sand Lake Road. The event ran from 11 to 2 and featured a variety of veteran-focused vendors. Attendees could learn more about benefits, healthcare options, and local support programs.
Many veterans don't know of the benefits or resources that are available to them. They served honorably. There's benefits available. Our goal is just to connect them with those benefits.
Organizers say events like these help strengthen the connections between area veterans and the services available to them year-round. Four-Legged Friends and their owners joined the Coulee Region Humane Society for the Tails and Trails Wellness event. The event brings together animal lovers and wellness advocates for a day of pet-friendly fitness and opportunities for a path to healthier living.
Getting outside and, getting into a place where you can take your pets and your dogs and just explore the outdoors is just fantastic. Kind of bringing everybody together, and we have such a cool community out here that they support each other so well.
The event also celebrated the future opening of the Community Trail Farm and raised money for the Coulee Region Humane Society's animals. In Lansing, Iowa, community members are preparing to say goodbye to the Black Hawk Bridge. The Lansing Lions Club hosted an event today in memory of the bridge. The celebrations featured art and crafts and Black Hawk Bridge apparel and memorabilia.
So Lansing, DeSoto, Ferryville, Lynxville, we're all excited to have this bridge built so we can still continue to have our communities as one. Just a short trip over the bridge, we can go to Wisconsin or they can come to Iowa.
The Black Hawk Bridge is set to close permanently on Monday, October 20th, to make way for the construction of a new bridge that is projected to be completed by spring of 2027. It's finally starting to feel a bit more like fall, and today the Sparta Area Chamber of Commerce Fall Fest is celebrating. The event features local vendors and homemade crafts and goods, a food truck alley, and even a chili cook-off. But Fall Fest isn't just for Sparta residents.
Yeah, so this is our opportunity to show people really who Sparta is. We open our doors, we open our community to all of our visitors, and you get to see our friendly faces and our big smiles and welcoming you to our town.
The event also features many fall-themed games, including a pie-eating contest, a tractor pull, and axe throwing. There's more news ahead, and we'll see you after the break.
Well, now that fall chill has finally settled into the area, we've had a couple frosty mornings in the past week, but as we go into tomorrow morning, it's not looking to be one of those. We have some warmer air settling in now as we go into Sunday, getting us slightly above average for our morning lows and our afternoon highs. 50 degrees when you wake up in the morning in La Crosse, 47 in Eau Claire, so still on the tad bit chilly side, but not as cool as we have been. Likely not seeing a frost risk for everybody out there. Tomorrow's highs then again slightly above average, or average for now is really sitting in the mid and low 60s. Most of the area though getting back into the 70s. 73 for your Sunday high in La Crosse, 70 in Eau Claire. It's going to be a pretty decent day. We'll have some partly cloudy skies out there, but still plenty of sunshine shining through in the earlier portion of the day. We have some showers moving through a little bit later on, and it's going to be just a tad bit breezy breezy out there as that front that's bringing those showers gets a little bit closer into the area. We'll have winds starting to speed up a little bit ahead of the frontal system blowing out of the south, so that's why we're having a little bit warmer air moving in tomorrow. Sustained winds, as you can see, about 10 to 15 miles per hour. That'll put our wind gusts closer to around 20 to 25, so definitely not windy, so to say, but getting a little bit breezier. You'll likely notice the wind a little bit out there. As we go into the afternoon, again, we'll likely have partly to mostly cloudy skies throughout much of the day, ahead of a warm and a quickly following cold front moving through later in the day. We could have some very scattered to almost isolated light showers moving in later in the evening hours, but we should stay mostly dry until we go into the overnight period. Again, don't be alarmed if you feel a couple sprinkles out there later into the evening tomorrow, but definitely not anything to cancel your later weekend plans over. As we go into the evening, that's when we start to see that warm front pass through first, giving us more of a line of light showers, and then the cold front following suit afterwards. A lot of that activity should be out of the way as we go into Monday morning, and it's really not going to account for a whole lot of rain really overall. Not even a wetting rain that we're tracking, about a tenth to maybe a quarter of an inch of rainfall if you're lucky, all the way through Sunday night into Monday morning. Apart from that, though, we do have more rain chances on the way as we go throughout this week. None of them are looking to be significant heavy rainfall threats, but we have multiple of them coming up. Again, Sunday night going into Monday, the most close one that we have coming up. And then Tuesday, we could possibly have some more light showers filtering in. Once we get to Thursday and Friday, uncertainty becomes a little bit more clear, or unclear, I should say, as the timing of a lot of the systems is still a little bit up in the air, but still a chance for someone to see rain later in the week nonetheless. As far as temperatures go, we're actually going to be staying fairly mild throughout this entire week. Average high this time of year is 64, and so we're going to be pretty close to right that on Tuesday and Wednesday, just near average 63 degrees for your high for both those days, but that'll likely be the coolest day of the week, or the coolest days. And again, rain chances almost every single day this week, but they're fairly light, so definitely not any totally washout case scenarios, but still a chance for some sprinkles almost every day. So one of those weeks where you want to keep your rain gear close, but it's going to feel nice like fall.
Okay, good to hear. I'm ready for fall to be in full swing.
Settling in.
Thank you, Nicole. We will have another look at your forecast after this.
Well, if you want to head out to the pumpkin patch tomorrow to finish out the weekend, it's going to be a pretty nice day for it. Staying dry in the fields. We haven't had a whole lot of rain out there, so it's not going to be muddy when you're out looking for your pumpkins or your apples. But we do have rain coming later on in the day, likely into the night, and more rain coming this week. So really, tomorrow is going to be the day to do it. It's going to be perfect.
For sure. How fun. I love a good pumpkin
Me too.
patch. All right, thank you for joining us. We'll see you here at 10.